In recent years, global warming and climate change have cast a long shadow over us like never before. To confront this challenge, Shell teamed up with climate scientists, local government officials, and coastal communities to install automated weather stations, or AWS, all over the Philippines. The AWS project was launched in 2015 in 3 major coastal cities that had borne the brunt of some of the biggest storms to hit the country: Iloilo, Cagayan de Oro, and Davao City. The AWS is a self-contained weather monitoring system that measures weather data such as wind speed and direction, rainfall, temperature, humidity, and solar radiation. It transmits the data for analysis directly to the Manila Observatory, the oldest Earth System Science Research Institute in the country. With this real-time climate data, scientists can better analyze weather patterns and advise vulnerable communities how best to prepare for nature's power.
Well, the automated weather station network will provide what we call, in quotation marks, situational awareness. We're now able to build a data set for the specific sites wherein these stations are located. Why that's important is because these data sets are linked to the way rainfall or solar radiation or pressure actually is experienced on the ground.
To promote information sharing with the public, all weather data collected by the AWS is made available online on habagat.observatory.ph and weatherlink.com. Shell provides the funding and venue for the AWS devices, using its gas stations and oil depots as installation sites for a more strategic reach for the AWS network. Smart, as telecommunications partner, provides the technology for free wireless data transmission. And the Manila Observatory does the data collection and analysis. Data is shared with local government units to help in their resilience planning and disaster preparedness.
This is because that we belong to the typhoon path and we are vulnerable to climate change. And with this, we would be able to know specifically what are the weather details that is most needed, especially when there is a typhoon coming. This is a big help to our disaster and climate resiliency.
As part of the project, coastal communities are taught the basics of weather, climate, and the function and relevance of the AWS. Through this public and private partnership, a network of 50 automated weather stations are now strategically spread all over the country's most vulnerable coastal communities. For Shell, the project makes good social as well as business sense.
The information that we receive from the automated weather stations can also help us in our own operations, give us information on which Shell gas stations, for example, are flood prone, so we can do better planning around these kinds of situations and also to protect our staff.
The AWS project is a prime example of multi-sector collaboration.
We are in an industry which is seen as a major contributor to carbon emissions and global warming and climate change. So we need to demonstrate that we are also part of the solution to this whole issue, because, as we said, we are part of society and every member of society must pull its own weight in order to address this issue.
In the end, the AWS project points us to our common goal, that of communities that are well-empowered, well-informed, and most importantly, well-prepared.